Well, let's see. So we got 2 of them now. We're getting quite a collection going on here. So I can't find a name on them. I don't know who they actually belong to. Otherwise I'd give them a phone call and tell them to come pick up their damn carts. My only real issue with them is people keep dragging them over here in the middle of the sidewalk so they can have a place to sit while they're waiting for the bus. And it just blocks the sidewalk and it pisses me off. Pedestrian rights. Well, somebody's out enjoying the day. So the real challenge behind this whole how to take a screenshot thing, you would be amazed. That stupid little video took me 3 days to shoot because the screen capture software that I normally use wasn't working. The screen capture software I normally use is called Record My Desktop, and I end up having to use a program called Kazaa. I also tried a program called VLC. Yes, VLC will let you do screen captures. VLC would not capture the pointer, nor would it capture sound, but I mean you can capture sound separately if you really wanted to, but then you have to worry about sliding, lining up the sound with the video, and screw that if you don't have to do it. So I kind of wrote off VLC, but the problem with my normal software, the Record My Desktop software, is it was recording an incomplete part of the screen. In other words, I got missing chunks of the screen. I'll see if I can show you an example. First off, we need a screenshot. Bring up the screen you want to take a screenshot of. Just random one here. And there is our screenshot. So the thing is, I knew there were 55 different options for recording the screen in Linux. There's all kinds of ways to do it. There's even a raw way to do it, which you can actually just take the dev hit and dump it to a file. You can actually just take what's going on your screen and dump it raw to a file. Of course, you'll never get anything out of it because it's not in a video format that can be read with a normal program. So you have to have something designed specifically to capture that output and put it into a format that plays back in videos, like a MOV or something like that. So I ended up using a program called Kazaa. It does work. The only thing wrong with Remote Desktop, because I've used it in the past without any trouble, so the only problem I'm pretty sure with it is that the latest update that is currently in Ubuntu 12.04 is broken. And I imagine it won't get fixed until the next version of Ubuntu comes out, which will be 13, I believe, 13.04. I don't know if the next version of Ubuntu is coming out anytime soon. I haven't looked it up. I don't really care. I found Kazaa. Kazaa will work for the time being. It did a just fine job. As a matter of fact, it made a smaller file and it was perfectly adequate. So I don't know why I wouldn't just keep using Kazaa. And it has a nice little GUI interface. I never really liked the GUI interface that you can use on Record My Desktop. It just seemed clunky, and it seemed like a type of interface that was designed by a programmer and not a user. That's the difference. That's why you like Apple. Apple interfaces were designed by designers. Windows is usually designed by programmers and then redesigned by users. And then you have Linux, which is just whatever you can lay your hands on. It's just all over the board design phase. So you have no idea what you're going to get when you ask someone, well, what kind of GUI does this program have? You can get some amazing stuff and you can get some just crap.